All right, it is Friday. Matt, thanks for being flexible and joining me today because it took me a while. We had a little thing to the Wild Animal Safari in Pine Mountain, Georgia, where we saw all kind of funky animals. So it was a lot of fun. Matt, don't you get discouraged, young man. It's been a couple of weird weeks here. Markets have been down, and you may not can talk today, but I sense your frustration. I sense your frustration. Just don't you give up. Don't you give up. The market wants to kill you. The market wants to take it away. The market wants to mess with you and just tear you up. And it'll do it. It'll do it. You got a smaller account, find you something that you're comfortable with, trade it. Not often and not, trade small, trade often. How about trade small and not as often? So maybe your trade is going in once a week or once every 2 weeks. But find you something with a positive expectancy. So we gotta work on that, right? And you can't go into this market scared. Uh, Whenever I go into the market and I'm scared and I'm playing with scared money, you're gonna lose it. You go to a casino with scared money and you're gonna lose it, but that's to be figured, right? You go into the stock market and you play conservatively and scared, you're gonna lose it. You gotta come in there with the probabilities behind you, and you got to trust the probabilities, and you got to go with it, right? So I hadn't looked at the market all day. I have no idea where we're at. So, but stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. Maybe what I need to do is to transfer some money into a smaller account. Maybe I need to do the same thing, right? So I can, you know, really empathize with you. So I'm behind on my spreadsheet big time. I have not recorded anything in 2 days. I'm just way behind. So I apologize. So let's see where my net lick is. We're down a little bit. We're down. We're at 50, 274.12. So we're down a bit. And I know when you're in a smaller account, hey, that's being down that much, that really hurts. So I got it. All right. So let's look and see where our creeks are. What are we going to do for today? I cannot believe, I mean, the market keeps going up, and that's good. It gives me negative deltas now. So now I'm at negative 82.42. Let's record it. Negative 82.42. What's my theta? Theta is 111.18. Yeah, baby, what's wrong? Can you have my phone? If you'll sit right there, because Daddy might have to use it while I'm trading, okay? What did I say, 111.18? You just stay right there. Don't play it loud, okay? Okay, baby. Vega is positive again. Yeah, 138, 139. But I'm using a lot of buying power now because I put on a couple of hedges in the last couple of days. I kind of sent them out in our chat. Buying power used was 23. I'm probably a good bit over that now. No, I'm not. Look at me, 28.46. How do you do it, Bob? Okay. Can't believe that. 28.46. 28.38, 28.42. 28.42. All right, so let's see where we're at. Good thing is it says I need positive 7 deltas. That's beautiful. So, we're a little over on this, but we're good. Good. So everything's fine. So we can add a little positive deltas. So let's go in and let's see what we got to do today. Before I start doing that, let's do, and I hadn't recorded the last couple of broken wing butterflies. So I got to do a lot of work this weekend. Man, what a week it's been. All right, so let's go to my credit spreads though. And I think I got a broken wing butterfly or two that is expiring today. That was a broken wing butterfly from 2 days ago that expired totally out of the money. I believe it did anyway. Let's pretend that it did, because I really do think it did. 427. So 2 days ago would have been 0 here. So current day price 0. So we'll make this 0. 0, 0, 0. Everybody's coming in now. There's my Rick guy. My Rickster.
Hey, Bobby. Good to see you. Good to see Matt too. Sorry, I've been gone. Sorry about that. That's where
we miss you. And I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a crazy week with me having to go to Birmingham, and then I was with the kids today, so that was kind of weird. 5, 14, 13, 12, right? So if I got out of this 5, 12, 21, I'm behind on my spreadsheet too, Rick. I'm behind on everything. My doctor is calling me from the university I graduated from. Bobby, I need your updated dissertation. I'm like, yeah, I know, Dr. King. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind. So, y'all know, I'm totally retired now, right? So I'm out of the federal government. I'm out of everything now. And, you know, Beth's been fussing on me like, you know, you said you were going to do this right now. I said, girl, it's just been 1 week of my full retirement. And you are already just, you know, Rick, get ready. Mama's going to be saying, you told me you were going to do this, and you told me you were going to do that.
Yeah, I'm hearing it now.
Yeah, so I'm trying. All right, so I know I got 1 or 2 that expired today. Look here, I got 2, right? So I got 2 broken wing butterflies that expired today. Let's look at those puppies and see what they look like. And that's why I said, we got to get started. Beth said, go pick up the kids with me. I said, I can't, Beth. I got to get in here. I said, I got stuff to close, girl. I said, we got to get in class. I said, we got stuff. I mean, you just can't stay at the animal safari and get licked by zebras and camels all day long. You got to, you know, we got stuff to do, Bess. That's what my grandmother called Beth. It used to drive her crazy. She called her Bess, B-E-S-S. She never knew her name. And that drove her crazy. And I took care of my grandmother. I really did. I took care of her. And I bought her a brand new TV. Have I told y'all this story? So I was taking her groceries to her and her brand new TV. And we got there and the paramedics were there. And I was like, oh, no. They said, are you related to her? I said, yes, I am. They said, Mr. Gaines, we're sorry to tell you that your grandmother has just passed away. And we had a 36-inch TV in the back of the car. I just bought her. And I jumped back in the car and I said, Beth, let's go to Walmart. Let's trade this in for a 55-inch. And that's exactly what we did. And I still got the 55-inch today. So I took my mama's, that's terrible, isn't it? I took my mama's thing back that I just bought her and traded it in for a family TV for us for 55 inches. I feel real bad doing that. All right, so butterfly 12, what is that? Butterfly 12 must be gone. But I really did hate that my mama died, but I was like, if she's going to die, I'm going to take the, you know, might as well take the TV back and get one for the family. That's what we did. Look at this, y'all. We are up 103%. How's it possible? So butterfly 13, let's look at it. Like I said, that's why we got started a little bit early. I was like, I can't even go to the bathroom. I'm about to pee on myself right now. But I just come in the house and I said, we got to get this thing fired up, y'all. We got stuff to do. All right, so we got, because I was with all the little kids today, and I had to babysit other kids today. And I'm like, oh, my Lord, unbelievable. So we're going to hide simulations. So what am I doing? I'm going to do group butterfly. What was it? 13. Butterfly 13. Where are you? So if I tell JoJo to go get me a cup, y'all know what's happening here. So let me put this on SPX. Oh, I got so much stuff to do. Slow down, Bob. Deep breaths, baby, deep breaths. Okay, so here's butterfly 13. I say that's gonna expire completely worthless. I ain't doing nothing on butterfly 13. Look at that, y'all. How beautiful. All right, so that means butterfly 14. So butterfly 13 expires today. There you go. Butterfly 13 will be a full winner. So where's butterfly 14? Is it a 0 DTE2 today? Yep. Let's see what it looks like. Butterfly 14, go to the Analyze tab. Rick, we got to talk some wisdom to our boy Matt Jolly Wally. Oh, look at that, y'all. That's going to expire completely worthless too. Y'all, is that pretty or what? So, and both of those are giving me what? Positive, a little bit of positive delta. Barely, right? Because it's almost expired. All right, so those will be 2 full winners. Nothing to do there. Let's let those go. All right, anything else I got expiring today? Yes, I do. So we'll let those 2 expire, and we'll update everything before we do my daily broken wing butterfly. But Rick, I mean Matt, unless you don't want me to talk about it, my man Matt, who is going to be a very successful trader one day. He's had a rough couple of weeks. It happens to us all. Happens to us all, right? And we don't want you to get discouraged. God don't get discouraged. And don't be nervous trading your money. You know, if you lose it, you lose it. I've lost a ton.
Oh, I've lost my share as well. I don't know if I've lost a Tesla, but I've lost a decent Cadillac.
Yeah. So, you know, maybe, I'm thinking what we're going to cover Tuesday is what we may get you in. We're going to get you in a single little deal, doing something that's pretty unique. Okay, diamonds. And I'm thinking today, guys, I may not record a single trade because I may not record it because we've got so much to do just to get through this. Plus, I've got to update my spreadsheet over the weekend. Then we'll look at it again on Monday.
You know, Bobby, on my spreadsheet, I had a couple of these equities that were sick just like this. So basically, all you do is just roll it out. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right.
Okay,
So,
that's what I did.
yeah. And so let's see. First one is diamonds. So, how did that know we were on diamonds? How did that know? Okay. So let's see what I got in diamonds. Let me take it off my group chat. Yeah, so we've got some sick ones this week. So let's go diamonds. Aha, look, now what I did, Rick, is I recorded this too. I went out and sold me another hedge. Now, I've not sold one against it yet, okay? But I added me another hedge because I needed negative delta, and the Dow was up the most. So that's why I went into the diamonds again. So we got to close this one, but we actually need to roll it. So I'm gonna create a rolling trade. So let's look. So we're going from, I don't want to analyze it. I just want to trade it. What did I do wrong? Here we go. Let me find it. Let's see if we can roll her out. So we're here. We're in the money, right? So right click, create a rolling order. So we roll it out to 7 days, right? Not traded my foot. Come on. So I'm going to have to roll it to 348, I guess. Let's see. -1. Wait a minute. That's one we're selling. No. Yeah, that's one we're selling. So 348 will get us a credit of 226. That's pretty good, isn't it? I could even roll out some. Let's see if I rolled, trying to think. Roll to the
I do
340.
46. You can try 46.
Yeah, let's try 346. See, I'm still getting 90-cent credit, right? I like that. Go to the 345, still getting a 39-cent credit. I kind of like that. Let's go for it. So we're going to roll out our diamond. See if we can get filled here. Now, also keep in mind, I have also bought another one 140 days out. Did this yesterday. So now I got to sell another one. So no big deal there. Let's go sell another one. So we'll go out to 7 days. And we're going to sell the 146, the 246, or the 346, whatever it is. We got an order on it right now, selling that one. So why don't we also sell the 343 to pit with the new one that I've done. That'll give me some positive deltas. So coming into today, I needed some positive deltas. Bingo, we sold that one. Beautiful. Now we've got that working order. Well, let's go to the working order. Let's get this one filled. Cancel replace. What if we go 35 cents? What, I don't know what we got it at now. Let's see, 35. Let's get it filled. Fill, baby, fill. We just want a credit. I mean, yeah, we want a big credit, but we don't want a huge credit. So 35 ain't getting us filled. Let's replace it. Let's go down to 32. We're just working it, baby. We're just working it. There we go. All right, so we got that filled at 33. All right, so we've rolled our diamonds. I'll record all these later, and we'll show you what the weekly thing looks like and all that. So, okay, good stuff now. So let's go back to our spreadsheet. I feel like I'm under pressure to get these done. So we've got diamonds done. So now we've got Qs. That's a loser of 346. Wow. Let me look at my bases. See how we're doing on our bases, though. QQQ. Where's my QQQ? QQQ. QQQ2. The profit on the entire trade is down $131. That is not bad at all to have a $300-something loser in the current week. So let's close my Q trade. So that's another one we want to roll, right? So let's go to the Qs and we'll roll that trade out for a credit. Here we go. We will adjust you, roll you out. Oh man, we're in the money here. There we go. But let's roll it, baby. Roll it. Create rolling order. There we go. So we're going to roll it out from the 14th to 21st. Roll it out 7 days. If we go to the 33, we bring in $1.16. What if we can go down a little bit? What if we go to the 331? That's a debit. We don't want to do that. 331, 332, 43 cents. I like it. Let's see if we can get filled there. Bingo. All right, so our roll is filled there. So we no longer have a 0 DT, and we're just taking in a credit. Doesn't bother us at all. We've got time on our side. So we'll go back to equities tab. I'm going really quick. Equities tab. So we close the Qs. We close that one. Oh my gosh, we're down $721 on XSP, which means we must be doing pretty good on XSP altogether because we got that longer dated put. Where's our XSP? Where's my XSP? I say XSP. There we go. XSP. Profit if entire trade closed. Wow, that says negative 1261. That ain't good. Well, we're going to roll it. So let's go roll our XSP. XSP. Beautiful. And the cool thing is this normally takes care of any problems that we have with our Greeks anyway. We'll see if it does this week. XSP, where are you, darling? You way in the money. Look at that. XSP. We're going to roll you. Create rolling order. $4.23. Only getting an 8-cent credit. It's a credit though, so I'm doing it. Let's see if we can get it filled for a credit. I heard something beep. There we go. Filled in XSP. Beautiful. All right, so we got that one rolled. We'll go back again. And what do we got left? So we did our diamonds, our Qs, our XSP, and our Disney. Look at our Disney. That one's up 332. About time something did work out correctly, right? So 332. Let's close Disney. 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 Buy it back for a penny. Disney must do good. Didn't it have earnings yesterday or something? It must have had good earnings for us to capture all that. Good. We're closed at a penny. Now, I just want to look at something. I do want to record Disney on my sheet because I want to look at something. Let's take this out. So we closed it for a penny. We'll put in a penny. Hey, there's Ken. Ken, my man.
I was on time, but you were early.
I know. I came in early. I'm sorry. I got worried. I was like, Beth, you want me to go pick the kids up? I said, I got to get home. We got a lot of trades to put in. I was afraid I wouldn't have time with an hour. So sorry about that. Yeah, you were definitely on time.
Well, I was busy.
You didn't miss anything. We were just chewing the fat.
Well, I like chewing the fat.
We're just closing up trades here. All right, so other. Well, no, that's 100%, so I can put it as a 50% winner. Slow down, Bob. Slow down. You got less than an hour, but we can get all this done. All right, so I wanted to see how we're doing overall on the Disney trade after doing that. So we profited on Disney. Let me look at the basis on Disney. Disney. Here it is. All right, so the overall trade is down 683 after that. Okay, not bad. So I think that got all of those rolled out. I'll record them all later because I'm behind on my spreadsheet. Diamonds, Qs, XSP, we got all that. Now let's see. I sold that extra diamond too because, let me just look. Make sure, I think I put on some, make sure if I got two longs, I need to have two shorts, and I do. Because I put on another one of those little diagonals. So Disney's fine. Oh no, I hadn't sold my call in Disney, have I? How much do I got to sell it for? My Disney call. Let's see, basis. Disney says I need to take in, good Lord, 312, is that right? 312, wow. Let's go sell some Disney. Disney. So on Disney, we do the calls. My goodness. All right, we'll have to sell this one. I can do it. I can sell that call for 320, 325. And we're filled. All right, so that got all of that. And let me make sure I didn't sell it. I thought I bought something else. IWM, I've only got one. Long put. Oh, that's another one that I bought. Yep. Yesterday, I also bought a Russell put. So I need to sell a Russell put, IWM.
Was that just to get your Greeks in line, Bobby?
Yes. I needed badly, really badly, negative. And, I started thinking, Ken, the other day you said you wouldn't buy put, or buy put spread. And I said, no, I wouldn't. But yeah, I'd actually do, right? So I did it in these, but I just like the diagonals where I'm trying to finance them, right, with by selling puts against that long put.
Well, that makes better sense. And when you start off thinking, well, if you buy the put spread right, it's equivalent to a different short credit spread. You just got to do it right, and
Right.
diagonals make it more sense. 'Cause you can do it twice. Or more.
Yeah, but isn't it funny how I remembered your question and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, I don't do that. I don't buy, but yeah, I did. So I did yesterday buy puts to get my Greeks in line. I needed some negative deltas. Now, when the market keeps going up, then all of a sudden I'm two negative deltas. I mean, it's funny how it works day in, day out. And it's just, okay, so I got two shorts, two longs, so we're good. Let's see, diamonds. Let's go to Disney. We did that, a short and a long. IWM, there's a short and a long. QQQs, there's a short and a long. XSP should be a short, a long. I don't know. What the devil is this? Hold on a minute. In the money, -1 with 3 days left. 423. 56.26. -1 with 3 days and 109 days. Well, that's the craziest thing. Oh, I guess when I rolled that one a while ago, that's why I only got an 8-cent credit. So I only rolled it out to the 17th. Okay, that's fine. I rolled that one out 3 days. And this one, 56.26, that must be a calendar spread that I did on XSP. And it is. That's a calendar. Okay. All right, so we're good there. I should have rolled that out 7 instead of 3 days. So, but that's fine. So I think we've got them all covered now. So let's see. Okay. That's got all of my little bitty equities taken care of. I got to update my spreadsheet, but that's fine. So let's go to micros. Hey, we've got a winner, baby. Let's take it. 29.56. So we're going to close the 36.50. Closer. 36.50. Take the profit. 36.50. I say the 36.50, or is that something I've already closed? Oh my God, I don't see anything. Hold on. P&L on the open. Here we go. The biggest one we have is 35.50. Let's make sure if that must be it. 35.50. I swear that says 36.50. Do I not have a 36.50? I've already closed the 36.50. Did I record it wrong? I do have a 35.50. Look at that. 35.50. Maybe I did do it right. I don't think I did though. Do I have a 35.50? Yep, there it is. All right, I need to look at my orders. Maybe I closed it yesterday. No big deal. Let's close the 35.50. That'll drive me nuts till I figure it out. All right, so we're going to close the 35.50. Let's get it off. 12.75. That should fill. 12.75. 35.50 at 12.75. Come on, little baby. When one of us gets hurt, we all get hurt. We are a team, dang it. When one of us is discouraged, we're all discouraged. And the job is to pick us back up. Because this is a lonely endeavor if you do it by yourself. And we are not by ourselves. We have each other. Always. So we've got 28 in on that. So 28%. We closed right here. Exit on 5/14/21. And I am going to have to call that a other because we didn't even get 30% on it. We got 25.81 on it. Let's see what I can call this. It ain't even 30%, so I got to call it other. All right, we're still doing good though. So let's book our profit. Oh, I will not sleep till I get the spreadsheet caught up. It is embarrassing. All right, here we go. So we got that one in. All right, now what's our Greeks look like?
So Bobby, on your spreadsheet, you have 9 of the micros. How many do you have in? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that 3? You have 3 down there.
Okay, that's part of the Black Swan hedge.
Okay. 1, 2,
so we don't
3,
count
4,
that.
5, 6. So you only have 8. So you must have closed that
I must have closed
36.50
that
before.
one. Yeah, I must have closed that. So let's see what all of our deltas are now. So we're -116.
No.
So we still need positive deltas. And our spreadsheet recommends, is it still recommending a 10 delta? Let's see. Macros here. MES. 10 delta. Yeah. So I may actually sell a 20. And I hope y'all see what I'm doing. I need more positive deltas, right? So I think I'm going to sell a 20 delta. And so here's what we are left with. I want to go closest to 60 without being over 60. So I'll probably go to a 20 only because I need positive deltas, a little more than what I would get from doing a 10. So let's move up to 20. That's totally subjective. So 38.80, might as well put that in, 34.25. Beautiful. MES. 38.80 put. Short put. Recommended a 10, but we went a 20 at 47 days. We entered that on the 14th. And Lord knows I can't remember what the credit was we got for that. Let's see. It was field orders 34.25. 34.25. All right, so it looks like our 2 broken wing butterflies are going to end totally in the profits, and we're really groovy and cool about that. So now let's see what our deltas are. Our deltas are negative 119. Let me just slip that in there and see what it says. Greeks and ratios. Oh man, it's got worse when we after we did all of our adjustments. Negative 119. So now it says we need 44 positive delta. So we're 2 short. That's amazing, y'all, because yesterday I was too long. So I added those hedges. All right, so we've got everything hedged now, right? Diamonds has a 7 and a 7. Here we go.
There's a
XSP.
question about that.
Uh-huh.
Today is the last few days have been extremely volatile, and today's one of them.
Yeah.
Today was the day I decided to start my little experiment and toss to build the generated income, from $2,000. So I entered some stuff today, and I did good. But now that the market screamed up in the afternoon even more, and now I'm starting to get a little bit of challenge. And so my deltas have radically changed in a day. My question or comment is today may not, you're looking to adjust those deltas. I mean, that was a big number, but now that you need negative 44 now or positive 44, aren't you whipping yourself around a little bit? Maybe Monday it'll calm down. I mean, I want to know what your thinking is on this.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. There's no way that I'm going to do anything substantial to change it today.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst that I did is move my delta up from 10 to 20 on the macros. So,
Okay.
And that's my thing. I've always said I don't have to do it in a day. I just need to be heading in the right direction.
Oh, that's a good
So
way to say it. Yeah, don't have to do it in a day.
I don't have to do it in a day. But what have I been doing every day? This has been consistent even on the Birmingham day when I was on the interstate. I pulled off on the side of the road and put on a broken wing butterfly, and I think I sent it out into our Discord to let y'all know, hey, that was my only trade today. So what am I going? I've been putting on a broken wing butterfly every day, and that has really been working. Right. So this is now my Cameron Skinner and my Rick trade all together. So I'm just going out, and you see I got them in every expiration. I got 2 expiring today, but you see in the SPX, I just got them all in here. And I'm just, layering them out. No rhyme or reason. I need positive deltas today. So we're going to, now what I could do is I could look at any of the negative delta ones and close them if they're positive. That's another thing we could do. Sometimes we forget, well, you can close open trades also to give us the deltas that we need. So we may look at that. So right now I'm going to sell the 4070 at 30 delta. We'll sell 2 of those. And then we're going to go and these strikes are just right on this. Look at there, that's 10 points there. So we'll buy the 4060 and we'll buy the 4075. See if that doesn't work right. We'll buy the 4075. And that should get me a credit of 85, so 65, 90. Gosh, moving around all over the place right now. If I could get 80, that'd be beautiful. 80 cents. 85, let's work it. So that should get a little bit of positive delta. Might have to move her down a dime or a nickel. Or you can let it work. But here we are at the end of the day, right? So, let's work it up a little bit. Cancel replace. What if we went to 75 cents? Still a nice little credit. Not using too much buying power. Nothing. Jack, squat, crap, jack, nothing. There we go. So we got filled at 75 cents. Beautiful. So that gives us a little popular. So now we're at a negative 106, right? Why don't we go and let's look at our groups again. Let's see if there's anything we can close in butterfly land. We got all these butterflies. I say, all right, so we got butterfly 13 and 14, which are giving me positive deltas that are going to expire worthless today. So we're not going to close them. We're just going to let them expire. Right? They're 100% profit. All right, so we go to butterfly 15. What you look like, little butterfly dude? Butterfly 15. Look at that, y'all. It's giving me negative deltas. It's at 100% profit. I could close that, right? And get some, get me some, I mean, it's not much negative delta, but hey, it gets rid of it and it's at 100% profit. So why don't we try to close that? See what we can close that at. Set it for zero. Sell it for zero. Well, nobody's going to take it for zero. So what I got to do, make this a credit of, no, not a debit. Can I get a credit for it? Probably not. I'll probably have to pay 5 cents when I. Yeah, I bet I'll have to pay a debit. Let's try to pay 10 cents. That's still making a profit on it and just get out of it. See if we can. We're out, baby. We are out. So, what did it sell for 5 cents? Good. Cost us a debit of 5 cents. No big deal. So that gave us a little positive delta now. So we're out of 15. I got to go record that. So butterfly 16. What you look like, little butterfly? Well, there's 30. It's up $130 on the day. That gives us positive delta though. So we need positive delta. Right? So butterfly 16, we're going to leave you alone. Butterfly 17, how you look? Negative 25 delta. It's up $20. Right? It lost this today, but that's something you could do. You're still making a profit and you're getting away, So which one is this? Butterfly 17. Let's see if I could actually get out of it. Butterfly 16. Butterfly 17 is a call 15, 20, 30. Let's see where it's at. See what we sold it for. What credit we got. Credit spread 17. Let's see, which one was it? 15, 20, and 30. That's it, isn't it? 15, 20, 30. 15, 20, 30. Yeah. So we did that one for 15, 20, 30. So we put that on for $1.50 credit, right? We took in $145. It's got negative deltas for us, and we need positive deltas. Close it. So we took in what, 150? Let's go back to it. Let's see if we can close you, little joker, for some profit. And profit's fleeting. And maybe we'll just put on a for 135 delta. I mean 130. Let's see. If I could do 130, we brought in 140 something. Could we close it for that? Take in just a little profit. We'll let her work, right? I'd rather not lose on it. If I'm gonna lose, I'll just leave it on there. Let me see how much we brought in on that one again. We brought in a credit of $145. So if I can close it for less than $145, I'm fine. To just get my deltas. 135, we brought in 145. Could we close it at that? Maybe not. If not, I'll leave it, right? But you know, we're trying to adjust here, trying to adjust, get us a little positive delta. All right, what else do we need to do? So that's butterfly 17. Where's butterfly 18? I don't see an 18. Must be one I already closed. Let's look at butterfly 19.
Yeah, 18 I think was down toward the bottom.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Look at this one, y'all. I can make 15 on that. So let's go to 18 first. Butterfly 18. There you go. Good eye, Rick. Good eye. Look at this, y'all. It's up $25, up $30. So this one is the 20-25-35 call. 20-25-35 call. Let's see. 20-25-35 call. And we got in that one for $1.60. Sweet, baby. $1.65. So we brought in $160 on that one. Can we get out for less than $160? See, we're just adjusting our deltas, right? Let's see. Let's get out of you, Jack. Create closing order. This is another thing, though. I mean, we have to work these things a little bit, but man, these on this call side, I mean, the market's up crazy, right? And we're still, you know, making money on these things. So we brought in $160 something on that. Let's see if we can get out of that one. We'll let it work. That's the only problem. We have to work those orders a bit. I don't know if there we go. Boom. Now we're out of that one. All right, so now let's see what our little Greeks look like overall. That helped a lot, didn't it? I think that got us out like 20 something. I wish they would show it like when you do your groups, right? But I can't see it on my groups. Let's see. Take the groups off. Now let's see what we're doing. So we got rid of that one. So we made a profit on it. Now look at it, y'all. Now we're negative 69 deltas. We're positive vega, and we're positive theta. And that would, I would think, would tell us that we are delta neutral. Let's see. Greeks and ratios. Negative. The old mind's going. Negative 74. Are we delta neutral? Negative 74. No adjustment, baby. Look at that. So going into an uncertain weekend with gas scarcities, with God knows what else is happening in the world. What else we got? You can't buy lumber. You can't buy houses. Everything's so expensive. You got just a little bit of negative delta.
I get a house.
You got a house, JoJo? Yeah, that's good. You got positive theta, good. And your Vegas positive. I mean, how much better can you do? And I've got only using $20,000 of my buying power. Oh, heck to the yeah. Now, let's look at the overall market. Let's look at something else. Is Tuesday at 8 o'clock good for y'all? 8 Eastern time?
Affirmative.
Okay. Matt's got to put the baby to
Works for me.
sleep around 7. Is that okay with you, Rick?
Works for me.
So let's see what is our market doing today. Let's see. Change this from volume profile. And let's go to ES0DTE. Let's just look at the market. Boom, jiggy, boom, jiggy, boom, 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 boom. I'm not buying this, right? So the market's up 1.63% today. Oh, heck no. Oh, God, no. I am not buying it for 1 second. You're crazy. Nutso. So with that being said, hold on. Hate to switch between accounts, but I got to trade the other account too before we run out of time. So let's go look at the Tastyworks account real quick line. It's up $440 on the day. This ought to be my primary account, man. I mean, it's just killing it. It's up over 10% in a month and a half. Unbelievable. I only got $2,000 in buying power left. Only 4,000 in stock. Delta is basically neutral. It's very manageable negative Vega, and my theta is at 132. Let's look at my positions. Let's hide the stocks, and let's look at the options. Oh, wow. So I'm looking to see if anything is expiring today. And this little puppy is, what is that? The 417 put. It's up $100 on the day, 138 on the open. Wow, it's up $635 on the day. Close it, baby. Let's close that joker. Let's just get the heck out. 55 cents, that's good. Get me out of that. Well, we're not out of that yet. Come on. Replace. Bump it up a penny or two. Working. Nothing. There we go. Let's see. So nothing's working. So we filled that one, right? Filled. Wait a minute. That must have been something else. This is still working.
Yeah, you got filled on Thinkorswim.
Okay. Oh, I bet that was my broken wing butterfly that we were closing. Let's see. Let's go back there. Sorry, y'all. We're switching. Let's go back. Did we get filled? We were. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, because we had, let's see, what was the last one ordered? So that helped our deltas even more. Yeah, so we got out of that one at $1.35 debit. Still made a profit on it. Good. All right, so now we got to go back to this, bump it up a couple pennies. My gosh, where's it? Oh, this thing's moving all over the place, isn't it? 69. Just want out. Get me out of it. The devil. We still not out of that thing? God, it's going to 73. Help. I just want out. I gotta.
Unicorn world.
Let's just get out. Now we're out of that. Okay, good. Now, I think on this one, my positions now, SPY in the money 154 days out, right? SPY put. So I need to sell another SPY put. All right, so now the delta is negative 45. So I look here and I go probabilities. There's the deltas. Here's SPY. We got to go 7 days out. There we go. 7 days out. And, you know, probability being the money, about 43, 39, 262. Let's try that one. Sell that one. That'll give me delta of 38. I'm negative 42. Look at there, y'all. Delta negative 4. So this account is basically delta neutral, very manageable vega, and it's got theta of 136. I have also been going out and doing a broken wing butterfly in this account. Call me a creature of habit, right? And again, this is the AIM account, but I'm still, you know, creature of habit. I got to look at these. I got to keep, you know, all this in mind. So here's where I've got existing positions. I could put one out in 10 days. And would I get me a little bit of a long put butterfly? 10 days out. Move this down. I say move that one down. Move the strikes down to that short to be about the 30 delta. Let's see what we could bring in there. 33, 32. Bring in $1 or 80 cents, 85 cents. Hey, 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 we're filled. So now our deltas are positive 14, right? Positive 14. Now let's look at something. On an up day, if we want to, it's a good day to buy a complete tranche of the Black Swan hedge as well. Let's look, 77 days. We're just looking. We're just playing. So I've already sold 3 somewhere in the day down here in the cemetery. Yeah, I've sold 3. And I'm waiting to buy the 2500s for like, you know, $1.50 or so there. So what if I wanted to go and sell this one for 305 and buy this one for 3, and I wanted to sell 3 of these. Let's try this. Let's see, quantity, I say the quantity. So what if we sold 3 of those? And quantity, not 4, 3. And what if we bought 5 of those? Now, how do I change just the quantity on that one? Let's see. So go quantity 4, 5. Yeah. So if I sold 3, bought 5, it says I could do that for $4.95. What debit is that? So that's a $24.75 debit. That's incredible, right? Buying power effect, it doesn't show anything. And let's see if we can, how do we look at this in the analysis tab? Let's see, analysis. Let's hit the curve. There we go.
I've been watching on the YouTube.
So let's see what this looks like.
Then it got whoop and sliding down.
Trying to figure out how to use this thing. Hold on a second.
Speedy, and then bam,
I only want the,
crazy.
let's see, watch list, activity chains, overview, analysis, quantity. Take them all off, put them all back. Which ones are they? Oh my gosh.
I've never been able to do that unless I got an order, unless the order's in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd like to see what it looks like, right? I mean, I know what it looks like, but I'd like to physically look at that. But that's not bad, right? A 24.75 debit for something, that could, that is a hedge. Um,
Well, what I do is I put in a ridiculous order price
mhm.
and then go back to the positions tab and then right click on the working order. It says duplicate order, and you can analyze that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And
So
it's a
let's
little
see.
roundabout. It's a roundabout, but you'll get your curves.
Right, you'll get your curves on. But what I was thinking is, slipping in, for a very small debit, slipping in just a little bit of a hedge here, it gives a little bit of negative delta. Um, buying power, it actually increases my buying power, doesn't it? So let's say edit order. What if I up the amount of those? So you're saying up that to what? Like what price, Ken, would you put in
Well,
there?
what the distance is a debit, you're buying this.
Right.
You want to lower the price if you don't want it to. If you don't want it executed, you just want it you just want it for analysis purposes. Put in a ludicrous price.
like a nickel, right?
Well, you may reject it, but $2 or something. But give it. If don't reject it, go for it. I like. Yeah. See, it's just. Oh,
Also, you can't even put it in like that
you can't even put it in like that.
Wow, in Tastyworks. Look at that. Okay, that's
Yeah. Sometimes.
interesting.
Yeah, I have that trouble sometimes with some more exotic ideas, like where they have the multiple, like you did, a ratio that's more than 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. They don't like it for some reason.
Let's see if I got anything expiring today other than I just need to look in this one. 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, 10 days. No, no. And I kind of like this where this one's at, right? I mean, the delta is basically neutral. Vega is not an issue. And I've got positive theta. And, I've got all of these stocks that are doing really well. The count's up $500 today, up over 10% since we started on March the 29th. I can't trade this one any better than we're trading it. So that's probably enough. I did do the broken wing butterfly, didn't I, in this one? Let's make sure. Field. Make sure I got me a broken wing butterfly. Yep, I got me one in there. I rolled my SPY out, close that, roll that one out. Good. All right. Now let's go back to our other account. $13 fields. And I mean, I think where I'm at going into the weekend. You're down just a little, negative delta. I'm basically neutral. I've got great theta and I've got positive vega. I think we're really, really, really good. Only thing is, 2 of my positive delta broken wing butterflies are going to expire today. And they're going to expire full profit. They're giving me positive delta. So that'll give me a little more negative delta. But I think I'm good. I think I'm really good going into the weekend. So I think we made the adjustments that we needed to. Now let's handle anything that y'all got. Does anybody have something expiring today, or that's on a 0 DTE that we need to look at? Something we need to evaluate? Something that y'all need help on? We'll make sure y'all get y'all's stuff covered.
I've only got my verticals expiring today.
And
So
they're
there's
looking great, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no problem.
Yeah, looking great. I mean, Rick just keep killing it, man. It ain't exciting, but it adds up what you're doing. It really, really adds up. So you're doing great. So, and I really mean this, guys. Y'all know this. It hurts me when one of y'all are hurting or when one of you are struggling. It really, really does. And, I don't want to bring it out in the open or whatever, but yeah, I do, because we're kind of a team here. So, you got a smaller account, you know, than me or something on one of them, you got a large account, you know, it still hurts to take a loss. So, you know, what would I do? What would I do? Okay, so Ken, for example,
Yep.
let's talk about you for a second, Ken.
All right.
You have just started a small account, a $2,000 account. And this is what I told Matt that I should probably do. I should probably trade a smaller one too, so I can fully empathize and figure out, you know, what should we do in that particular account to make it go. So
Yep.
tell us what you're doing in that account, and has it been successful thus far? I mean, let's just help. Let's talk about smaller account stuff today.
Okay. Well, actually, it started today, and uh, one of my trading heroes, Gann, he would take a $300 and he'd run it up to 36,000 in like 2 months.
Yeah.
But he was a master trader, and so I kind of get that. And I have my IRA, which is really boring, and I have my wife's IRA, and it's really boring. And I need something to have a little fun with, so I have my toss account, and I put $500 into the account, and I ran it up to 2,000 pretty fast, 3 weeks, and that was pretty reckless. I got lucky. Okay, so I'm now playing it the smart way. So I decided I was flat this week, and today I entered my first trades beginning this. Now I'm going to publicize this. It goes against everything I am. I'm very private, but I'm going to publicize this, and so it may be I might blow the account out in 6 weeks from now, or not. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be prudent, and also input is invited. Now, right now, I have an unauspicious beginning because I put on two broken wing butterflies because I like the Batman. You know, have it on both ends. It's for a little extra premium, and we had the volatility expanded today, and of course the price rose up, and so I'm not exactly in a happy position with my broken wing butterflies. I can show it to you with a screenshot or whatever here if you want, and then I've also put on a iron condor, and I made a mistake on because I legged into it, and I made a long spread, a debit spread instead of a credit spread by mistake. So I'm already realized the $14 loss already. But right now, that's what I got going. And currently, let me go over here to my thing and see as it stands now. I have I'm gonna go the beta weight. I have on an iron condor and two broken wing butterflies. Uh, my delta is a negative 292. Beta is 31, and my Vegas negative 36.7. So I don't know if that, I used to think I knew what Vega was about, and now I'm kind of confused because you were happy with negative deltas and positive Vegas. And so, okay, I've blown the fuse there, and right now my not including the $14 I lost, I'm down $25, which is nothing because I just opened positions. Now, I got if you ask, I'll give the details if you like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me get down here and show my positions.
Hey, Abby.
And this
I
is
am
not.
listening. I just can't
Yeah.
participate.
Got
Now
you.
I'm not happy with this. Okay, I've made some mistakes, and also I mispositioned myself. But anyway, I got a broken wing butterfly with a May 19th expiry. The short one is 42.10 call, um, and the longs are at 42.05 and 42.20. And those are my and that's one is down $45, and that's because the stuff just shot up. It just shot up. I got a credit. What was my credit? Uh, let's just field orders here. Butterfly call. Butterfly is. I got a credit of 80 cents on that, so that wasn't so bad. And but now it's underwater, $40 right now, and that's just the market shot up. And my other broken wing butterfly on the put side and it's on. It's too. It's. I put it in the wrong place, and it's just it's not good. So that was poor execution today. I got a 70-cent credit on this with a long. It's May 21, a 4501 long, a 4115 short, and a 4120 long on my broken wing butterfly with the puts. And currently it's up $20. So um, so that's it. And then my iron condor was I legged into it with 2 credit spreads, and one of them I screwed it up on the call, and I had to reverse it, and I did it for a $14 loss plus commissions. And but anyway, the iron condor is on the put side. Where's my strikes? 4080 and 4085.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the call side, it's 4235 and 4240. And it's a short iron condor, of course. And my premium, I collected. Well, this is kind of screwy because I collected 240, but I also spent 240 minus. I got $1.60 on this. Okay. So that's not bad. And it's yeah, excuse me. Yeah, $1.60 is what I got. So that's pretty good iron condor, and its expiry is May 21st. So and that's what I started out with, and that used half of my buying power. And so that's where I stand right now. And I want to put on another spread, but I'm going to wait till Monday. Okay, and because I agree with you, this run up is going to be reversed on Monday.
Yeah, I really believe that.
So I'm not so bad off now because that when I put these trades on around 11 o'clock this morning, the market just took off on a tear, and I ended up I'm challenging the high side, the call side on my Batman and my Iron Condor, and it's so I think Monday will be a brighter day for me, and then I'll adjust. My idea is I can only do a short rotation given the capital. What I actually want to do exactly like you're doing with the broken wing butterflies is make them like the Rick trade, just put one on, take one off, and that way, keep that going. But with $2,000, I can't have that many chained up. I'm also thinking of going with XSP to make it where I can put more down by date. I played with that in my Tastyworks account with the XSP, and I got some decent premium out of it. And I didn't think I would. I didn't think it was worth the commissions, and but I was wrong. I mean, we're not talking big bucks. I mean, let me see what Tastyworks got here. I couldn't put one on the put side because just the way the market went. I had one broken wing butterfly of calls, and and I collected $35, and currently it's what it's worth, and and that was and it's got what was the expiry here? The expiry is May 21st, so I got an order in to get out so I can put the money back to use, but it only used $100 of $65 of buying power. So I think I could actually do exactly what you're doing with its XSP with the $2,000 account and have a trade where I put one on every day and take one off every day, and get some mileage out of it. And I think that's where I'm going to go with this toss account, because my idea is I'd like to within 6 months be able to have enough equity to start bringing in income. That's the goal.
Yeah, will you do us a favor? Will you I know that, people have said, hey, is it okay to reach out to each other? And absolutely, we are family here. But will you reach out to Matt and,
Oh, Matt and I talk frequently, and we text, and we
yeah,
also chat through Discord privately. And the
yeah,
same for Smitty. Yeah,
yeah,
and anybody else that goes through. Actually, anybody that can hear this broadcast, again, I presume you're still recording.
yeah,
Is hit me up through Discord. I'll talk to you.
yeah,
Because uh, when I started out, especially like Matt, and I don't know Smitty's background, but I started out, I didn't know, I got into this business not knowing anything. I put down $500 in a commodities account, and my very first trade was to sell two contracts of live cattle short. Let me tell you, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and it scared the crap out of me. Is and I lucked out. I made money on it. I'm lucky with live cattle for some reason.
Well, Hillary Clinton's the only one that knows how to trade cattle.
Well, I'll tell you how she did it if you want to know. It was one of the slickest political payoffs I'd ever saw in my life. So but it was that kind of stuff. And people, because I posted out there on the internet in these uh, email lists, and people took me under their wing and they mentored me, and so it's payback time. You know.
Yeah. And that's why, I say when one of us gets discouraged or we've had a bad week, hell, it may be me, right? I mean, you seen, but I've told y'all, don't be surprised to see me up $2,000, down $3,000. It happens all the time. But if you've got a smaller account, it can certainly be challenging. So if we can kind of work toward talking more about small accounts and what could we do, and I think you just brought up something that you're trying to do for this $2,000 account that I think would be good for Matt in his account, to kind of to grow that.
Well, at the risk of speaking for him, because he's listed, he did mention to me that he was independently of what I was doing. He's doing the same campaign. And when you define campaign as a particular strategy over and over again, to me, a campaign's like a battle. You start off with war, and you use all kinds of guns and cannons and rockets and airplanes. So, it's a little bit bigger scope. My campaign here is to take $2,000 and run it up to a stable account with cash overhead for bad days. That's going to generate enough money for me to buy a car in cash every year. I mean, no Mercedes, but like 30,000-40,000 a year just on account. That's my whole goal. Because if I can do that, that would free, and a demonstrate it can be done. It could free these young people, and they're going to do a lot better than me. I guarantee it.
Yeah. So I don't, Matt, I know you're listening. I don't want you to be discouraged. Hey, we are here. I think Rick is here and Ken is here. We're all here. Run the stuff by us. Not that, we know everything, of course, but let's
One
be
of the
there for each other.
one of the hardest things for a young gun who's rookie, at least it was for me, and I'll be quite candid, is uh, I'm intense. I was intense. I wanted to put on every trade that came along, and well, I couldn't, not with the money I had. I mean, for a latest example is this that Ron fellow when you told us about the Black Swan hedge. Well, I ain't got that kind of money that I'm willing to put into it, except in the IRA account. They won't let me do that. So, but I was real impressed with that strategy, and I wanted to put it into play, but I can't. Uh, and Because just the limitations of the law on my IRAs and my cash, my speculating accounts aren't big enough. That's one of the reasons I have an interest in actually formally doing a hedge, so I could take my wife's IRAs and my IRAs and all that stuff and put it together to where I can make it, make an account where I can do that, use portfolio, because I firmly believe in Will Rogers on that return of my money. It's more important than the return on my money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So good advice. So, going into the weekend, let's all take a, deep breath. Let's don't get discouraged. The worst thing to do is any of us, give up. We just got to keep on, going at it. Uh, whether a small count, you want to do an AIM portfolio with 4 stocks. Um, this one, I don't know if it's a blind squirrel or what, but this one's just, kicking it. I'm kind of like doing the
I think your
ETFs.
idea of using those the leveraged ETFs that you started with was a stroke of brilliance. Because I have mixed in my account where I'm doing the AIM in IRA. I got non-leveraged and leveraged, and I'm looking at the thing. I ain't up 10%, but where I have the leveraged ETFs in play, I'm up 10%. So,
Yeah, it's cool. And
you know,
even so, even with the leverage stuff with the positive delta, I'm still trying to keep this, fairly delta neutral and just let theta work as well, right? And it just turns out that everything together with this positions and the options and the stocks, it seems like it's doing really well though. And I found that, what we did yesterday, Ken, is we spent the whole, and I'll post it, but we spent the whole session yesterday on nothing but AIM and updating the entire thing. So I kind of call it the hot hand, right? I'm going with the hot hand. The ones that are outperforming, let's allocate more to. The ones that are underperforming, let's allocate less to. And so far, knock on wood, uh, the P&L year to date is doing really, really well in that one in just over about a month and a half. But anyway, y'all have a great, great weekend. Spend time with your family and your little rabbits. This is the sweetest little thing, but man, is his little claws like, whew, he is a trip. But
Bob, before you go, I have a question. It can be offline, off the recording. It's a quick one about your spreadsheet.
no, go ahead.
The question is now that I'm doing this experiment, I want to document it the same way that everybody sees you do it. So, uh, to keep track of it better. So because I've been trying to figure your spreadsheet out, but when I get your raw spreadsheet, all I have to do is just delete the lines where you have your trades in it, and that won't mess up the spreadsheet, will it?
Right. It won't mess up the spreadsheet. Just
Yeah,
make
because
sure like you don't mess up the just do the input ones though, right? The ones that automatically figure out stuff, like the recommended delta, don't delete that, the entire line, just where you would input stuff.
oh,
So
okay,
in other words, if there's a formula there, leave the formula. But you can
okay,
take out like where I enter the strikes and I
okay.
enter the XYZ number of
I was
contracts.
I was going to delete them horizontally. You don't do that.
Right.
Delete them.
If it's got a formula, leave the formula.
Okay, I thought it auto populated with stuff. Okay, I just want to make sure because that's an awful lot of work, and to do, and it's you've done the legwork for me. I just need to fill it out right.